says good luck. Okay, well, we'll see.
Did you hit live?
Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and start sticking some of this stuff in
Looks
here.
like we're live.
Are we live? Anybody here? Did you all dessert? Can you hear us if you come on? I see something popped up. Hello. We had some technical difficulties, so we are back. Let us know how the sound is. Huh?
Yep, it said everything's good.
Okay. Should I start all over? Probably.
So far, so good.
Okay. So welcome back. We are making 2 dishes tonight. I did a poll recently talking about what do we want, like what did you want to see me cook, trying to give some ideas for Thanksgiving, and one of the winner of that poll was actually a side dish. So tonight we are going to be making sweet butternut squash casserole recipe. And I have got the water boiling already. We're gonna go ahead and get started on that. And I took the easy way out and got already cubed butternut squash. If you did see though in my grocery haul this past weekend, I bought butternut squash. And then I was getting so nervous about doing this that I was like, I'm gonna go to the store and get it already cubed because I didn't want to cut it and all of that stuff because, I mean, you know, it's hard to cut the butternut squash, right? So while this is boiling, we will make the BLT dip also, because you know how casseroles are. They take a little bit longer. And I just splattered water, but here we go. So these have to boil until they get fork tender. So those will do that. Is still everything good?
Everything's good.
Sounds good? Okay. So Andy moved a little bit further over too because he thought maybe there was like interference going on with both everything so close together. But we appreciate your patience, guys, because this is the first time we've ever done a cooking and also the first time we've ever used this little thing.
Judy Duran says, I love the BLT dip. And Jennifer Lucas says, what size cubes?
Oh gosh, probably like a 1-inch cube. It really doesn't matter because I'm gonna blend it up afterwards because it's gonna be like sweet potato casserole kind of. So
almost like the size of a sugar cube, no?
Yeah, like a 1-inch cube, I guess.
Yeah.
So those are boiling first. I did read the directions on that, and if you prefer, you can also put it in the oven also. To kind of get them, what is that called? You know, browned up, cook them that way with some olive oil on it. After the live and this gets loaded up on the YouTube channel, I will make sure I put the recipes for both of these things that we're making tonight in here. But I wanted to know from you guys if you are hosting Thanksgiving this year. And if so, like, what are you making? And are you gonna keep it keto, or are you doing a little bit of both? Like, we're doing a little bit of both because we have people not doing keto that are coming. But Andy's just gonna eat meat, and I'm gonna do keto. So I'm gonna do all the right things. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna cook this bacon. I'm trying to get this burner hot. So yeah, let us know. And it was Judy that said she loves the BLT dip.
Yes.
I'm so excited about that. I'm gonna do a half portion of it today, but this is the easiest dip you will ever make and probably one of the most delicious. You need a pound of bacon. And again, I'm cutting it in half because I'm the only one eating it, so I just didn't wanna make too much. A pound of bacon, a cup of mayonnaise, a cup of sour cream, chop up a tomato, mix it all together. So that's how simple it is. And this is something that everybody in our house, family loves, absolutely loves. And
Country Girl says, we're doing both. I'm the only one that's ketovore.
okay.
And then Jennifer Lucas says, not hosting, but taking pumpkin sausage soup and fat bombs. I'm cheating on carnivore and keto.
Hey, at least you're doing something, you know, you're bringing something and you're going to make it easier for yourself. So good job.
Julie Davitt, just going to someone's house and in charge of the mashed potatoes. But bringing a keto side dish and dessert, something with butternut squash. Actually, so I might change my dish based on this.
Oh, cool. I hope so. I mean, this one I've never made before, but it might at least give you some ideas. You can change it up and make it however you want, you know? That's what I love about recipes, because I'm looking through it and it sounds delicious, but I also feel like there might be something missing in it, but we'll see. Butternut squash, I don't eat it enough, you know, so I don't know how much flavor it has, so we'll see. And it is a little bit more carby, but like I always say, it's a veggie carb. I'm not super concerned about that. Plus, we are going to be doing it for Thanksgiving. So I think we're going to indulge just a little bit. And if I'm indulging in vegetables, well, that's not so bad, right? So this bacon's going to take forever, I think. And the ingredients in it are, the only other ingredients in this spaghetti squash is some walnuts, pecans, butter, and brown sugar swerve, or whatever brown sugar replacement that you want to use. So it's very simple. There's no, I forgot a spoon. There's no marshmallows or anything like that. So that's what I love about it. It's pretty simple.
Ann
So,
said, we are hosting, and it'll be keto and non-keto.
yeah.
Nancy Jackson said yes, and a little of both, making pumpkin cheesecake.
Oh, yum. I haven't decided on dessert yet. We are having, obviously Jordan will be here, Matthew, the future son-in-law, and then Matthew's father is coming also. So, you know, they don't necessarily do keto. And you guys saw I got like a plant-based turkey breast for Jordan from Aldi's. Who knows what that's going to taste like, but she's excited about it.
Nancy Jackson said, you're doing great, Hope.
Thank you! It's so weird. So weird. It really is. And I'm so like a control freak. Like I want to see what's going on the screen, but thankfully Andy is
You're doing fine.
handling it very well. I knew he would.
Had some technical difficulties earlier.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the laptop.
Yeah, maybe you were just
Because
close to the phone.
Yeah, I don't think we have the laptop completely down.
Julie Davitt, making a keto chocolate mousse coffee cake. From all day, I dream about food.
Oh yeah, she's good. She's good. I made some chocolate chip cookies of hers recently and they were delicious.
Kyla said you're doing great.
Thank you. Now that we can hear, right? And there's no feedback and echoing and all of that. But you guys are the best. You guys are the best. So as you can see, besides waiting on the bacon, the BLT dip is pretty much done.
Jennifer Lucas said please post recipes in the show notes.
I will. It'll be in the description after.
Yeah,
Show
it'll be in the
notes?
description
Okay.
after.
Because
If that's what you were asking, Joe.
if that's what you meant, show notes sounded a little fancy
Yeah,
to
that's
me.
cool.
I wasn't aware of that. But you guys remember Time to Shrink with Erica? She hasn't been doing YouTube too much lately, but we did a collab. She was like one of the first collabs. I love her to death, and she made the BLT dip and my Cuban sandwich casserole, and her husband absolutely loved both of them too. So that tells you anything. It is good. But Judy said she tried it too.
Keto Mama said looking good. And N said I like the idea of butternut squash. Richard Wright, there's nothing better than a soft, melting hunk of butter trickled in gold down the stringy grooves of the split yam.
Wow, that is detailed.
Yeah.
I like it.
And
I
then
know.
Nancy Jackson asked, what double burner do you have? We have the Farberware double burner.
Oh, the boxes.
Yeah.
We've had this thing for 2 years, and we literally just opened it for the first time. We got it when we were in Georgia. And we thought we're gonna use this all the time. But it's at Walmart. It was like on an end cap for what, $30
I
maybe?
think it was even less than that.
Maybe $20, $30. Yeah. And so we did make sure it worked first, but.
Princess Ninja and Keto, hi.
Hey girl! What's up, Melanie? That's my girl Melanie. You guys know who she is, I'm sure.
Judy Duran, the dip tastes so good, I've made it twice.
Yay. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. It is. I would make it with Parmesan crisps. My very first video, I was mentioning that before the difficulties. My very first video under cooking, MissionKeto, Hopeful Planning it used to be called, was the BLT Dip. And I remember this was something that we would make way before keto. And then it was Jessica, our daughter, that reminded me. She was like, I just made the BLT dip, and I'm thinking about all the ingredients. And I'm like, this is keto. Oh my gosh, I'm having something that we used to have before. And you know how you kind of feel like it's a guilty pleasure.
Mia's girls, hey, she said hi with 3 hearts.
Yay, always the 3 hearts.
Yep.
3 is actually my favorite number, girl.
That's right.
If you didn't know that.
And hers is Mia's girls 3, so.
Oh, very cool. 3 is my favorite number, and it's like my favorite Bible verse is John 3:16, and it kind of all goes together. And my birthday is 3:16, so just find a little fun fact, I guess. Fun fact. So this is starting to cook. You're just going to want to cook the bacon as crispy as you would like it. I like it crispy, and since I'm the only one eating it, I'm going to make sure that it's crispy. But
Jennifer Lucas says, I make bacon cheddar dip.
ooh.
That sounds delicious.
That does sound delicious. Wow, this is cooking really fast.
Judy Duran, I use carnivore crisps for dippers. Also lettuce leaves. Also bok choy stems make great dippers.
I haven't tried that, but I don't think I've ever tried bok choy actually, so I definitely might. All right, I think those just have a little bit longer to go.
Rosie Talbot, hey guys.
Hey,
Hi,
Rosie. Make sure you guys like the video for me.
Yeah.
Get in there and like it. We appreciate you guys. I'm so excited that you're here, and man, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work to get this all, but fun work. Like, this is fun to me. I'm excited about it. It wasn't.
Nancy K said she's hosting, but a local restaurant is cooking.
I like that idea. You
Good
know,
idea.
when I was going through my sale ads this weekend to grocery shop and stuff, I saw like, you know, Publix will do like the whole meal for you. I had a small thought right then and there. I was like, should I do that? But no, we'll make it. I still haven't bought my turkey or anything yet though.
Julie Dowd, never made this dip. She's gonna try it.
Cool. Yeah, and you would think that you need seasonings or something in it, but you don't. I think it's because the bacon, you've got all of that yummy, the salt from the bacon flavoring it up, but it's so good. And man, I have made it so many different ways in this house, you know, because Andy doesn't like tomatoes. So I would make a batch for him without tomatoes. And then Jordan doesn't eat bacon, so I would make a batch without bacon, but with tomatoes for her. It's, goodness gracious, these people are just making me work over here. But it's funny because Jordan will always say there's things that she remembers really liking when she did eat meat. Corned beef was one of them.
Yep.
And the BLT, but okay, we're getting there. And it gets really warm over here too. But I've got my coffee here, guys. I got my coffee, but I made a decaf tonight because I didn't need to be up all night, right? This is starting to splatter a little bit. We're getting close. Okay, so I did forget that I'm gonna have to go over to the sink in a minute to drain that.
Okay.
So, I mean, Andy, maybe you could just come over here and say hi to them.
Oh, I'm manning.
Do you guys want to see Andy for just a
I'm manning
minute?
the laptop, sorry.
No, come on.
manning the laptop.
That's terrible.
Nancy Jackson, does Jordan do any cooking?
She does sometimes, when she's forced to, really. She is taking full advantage of being here with mom and dad. She lived on her own for actually a year, and so she can do it. But you know, when mom's around, it's like, Mom, Dad, can you make me a grilled cheese? Andy makes really good grilled cheese, or, you know, I helped her meal prep her lunches for the week this week too. But, you know, she's a good kid. I don't care, you know?
Jennifer Lucas said, your coffee looks huge when it's close to the camera.
Oh. Yeah, it's real. It's just one of those Starbucks cups, but.
Hi, Rosie. Hi, Judy Duran. No, I'm behind the
Yes,
laptop.
come over here for just a minute.
I'm the director today.
Come over here for just a minute.
I'm the director today.
Say hi, because they don't want to look at nothing.
Oh!
What?
Amy.
What?
Hey, Andy. Tell Hope her husband needs to make a debut. Wow.
You know, here's one thing that I've been thinking about that. You know, I stumble over my words a lot anyways. But I want to say this. I am so glad that you guys pay attention to me. This just proves that you guys actually pay attention to what I'm saying.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lucas.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes.
Jennifer, very good.
That is a good one. All right, I shut that off because that'll cook a little bit more on its own. I need to drain this, so Andy, come on over. He doesn't want to. All right,
Hold on.
I'll be right back.
Just keep talking.
Okay, I'm going to drain. I can't have everything. See? Ah, there he is. You guys should really be excited because he is not, as you guys know, he is not a fan of being.
No. Keto Mama, we love you, Hope and Andy. We love you too, Keto Mama. You guys have no idea, truly, seriously. You know, how much you guys inspire us. And it's awesome.
All right.
Jennifer Lucas, Jeopardy music.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I can't say it too long. I don't know if we get copyrighted.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Julie Davitt says, this is fun. You should cook live again.
Phew.
Amy Davis, you guys are so precious. Aww.
Amy, even though you pick on me. I know
Nancy
you love
Jackson, Andy looked good sideways on your first try.
Okay, so I have got, you can see it is drained and it's super soft, which that's what you want. Now, I need to get,
Was that the cheese?
there's no cheese,
What was that?
butternut squash.
Oh. I don't know what I was thinking. Not bad.
Cheese.
Somebody had anything with cheese. I haven't had cheese in, what,
Yeah.
5 months?
Okay, so we're gonna take a break on the bacon BLT dip for a minute, but we're gonna finish this up. So I haven't made it before, so I'm getting my directions out, but I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. Next we're going to, that's the topping, we'll do that in a minute. Boil until it's tender. You can poke it with a fork.
Pork it.
See? My words. Once tender, place a colander, sink, drain, put it back in the stock pot, add 2 tablespoons of butter, electric mixer, mash it. Okay. A little bit of butter. Here we go. I've got my nice soft butter. A couple of tablespoons.
Amy
And then-
said, cheese is life.
What?
Julie
Cheese.
Davitt said, haha, boiled cheese, LOL. Amy said, cheese is life.
I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, you almost don't even need to use the hand mixer. I don't think I'm going to, just for the sake of it being easy, and I'm probably the only one that's gonna eat this anyways, but I'll show you in a minute how soft it gets just by stirring it. So it said to add a little salt and pepper to your liking.
Jennifer Lucas said she had to give up cheese too.
You know, I did it, I've done it 2 different months, and it was easier than I thought. The hard thing for me is the creamer in my coffee.
Nancy Jackson said, only 2 tablespoons. That's exclamation point, exclamation point.
Oh, she probably, things must look bigger on camera
Yeah, I don't know.
than, because she said my coffee looked huge, and I promise, because we only need 6 total tablespoons, and that's about 4 left. I weighed it out and made sure I had the right amount. So I promise. And anyways, I mean, it's fatty. It's good, right? We're supposed to. Okay, so here is what it looks like after it's all mashed up. So if I would have used, oh, it's hard. I don't want it to spill out. But you can see it got pretty soft.
You can see it.
So I'm not going to use the hand mixer. That's just going to be extra stress for me. Okay. And this is just driving me nuts having all this stuff up here still. But okay, so you're transferring it to a baking dish. And I'm using a nice pretty one because, you know, it's Thanksgiving, right? And I am thankful for you guys.
Nancy K said, keep in mind, I'm not a cook. So I was lost if I had to cook for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
But I'm learning from you. Trish Hughes, hello from England.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Trish.
I missed the start of the show, what's cooking? And then Nancy Jackson said, I meant more butter.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. There's going to be more for the topping. That's what's going to make it.
Let Trish know what you're cooking.
Trish, I am making a side dish for Thanksgiving. It is a sweet butternut squash casserole. And I'm also making an appetizer. This is my recipe, the BLT Dip. Kind of my recipe. I've kind of just...
Jennifer Lucas said, cheese looks 10 pounds heavier on TV.
That's right. Let me move these 2 things out of the way real quick. Okay, so in true Pope fashion, I have, you know, I can put everything in here, right? Yeah. So we've got this ready. Now we're going to make our topping and just put it on the top. You're just going to mix the rest of the butter, chopped walnuts, chopped pecans, and the brown sugar, and then we're just going to mix it or put it on top and bake it for 30 minutes until it's bubbly. So I hope you guys are going to stick around for at least 30 more minutes. Let me chop up some more of these. I cleaned that. I'm just going to do it inside there because I want to. I didn't get a bowl. So it said about half a cup of each of these. So down below, I would love to know what you guys are thankful for this year. We have much to be thankful for. I know me personally, I'm just thankful that we are healthy and we have, all of our family is healthy, and I can't be happier about that. Andy, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful that I finally made the decision to really focus in on my health.
Yeah.
And as of yesterday,
Yes.
I've lost 52 pounds. So I have, how many left?
Oh, are you enjoying that pecan? And Ralphie's down here too. I'll have to show.
Yeah, so I think I have 18 more pounds left for the next 2 months, just under 2 months to get to my birthday on January 13th. And I'm very excited. At some point, I'm going to stop telling you guys how much weight I'm losing because I want to be able to surprise you when we film the day of my birthday. So.
Yes.
Trish said, sounds delish. I love your channel. Keto Mama said, can smell it, almost yummy.
Smell-o-vision.
Thanks, y'all.
Yes, thank you. And tell him what you've been doing though, babe.
So
he did one little change.
Yeah, so
and it's making a difference.
I'm still doing the just carnivore, straight carnivore. Like 3 days there, I only had 1 meal a day. Today I had just a little bit over a meal. And it's not really a meal, to be honest with you. It's just, you know,
yeah.
I had a little bit of the chuck roast that was left over, a little bit of something else, and then some of the carnivore snacks, and that's it. And then something that I've done different is on the coffee. I only have decaf coffee.
He did start coffee back up, by the way. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we have.
So I only do decaf, and I've been putting in quite a bit of butter inside the.
Probably 2 tablespoons, I would say.
And let me tell you, it looks like I'm actually drinking butter instead of coffee, and I've been feeling even better. So I'm actually noticing a little more. Thank you so much.
It's the fat. I think we've had people tell us too, maybe we need to increase the fat, and we're like, well, how are we going to do that? Because he's not hungry. And then here is a way, and I'm sure somebody has said it, so it's not like we didn't listen, but it was just, he's always really weird about adding things that are not normal. What's the matter?
Yeah.
Is Jordy home?
She might be that.
So
Jennifer Lucas said, I'm thankful for folks like you for support on this journey. We're thankful for you, Jennifer.
no, we are thankful for you guys because seriously, we wouldn't be where we're at, I don't think, if it wasn't for you guys.
I promise you we wouldn't be.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but you know, you guys help me keep accountable too, and we all have to, you know, I know I've got to answer to you guys too, and
Nancy K, I hear you. She said, Andy, you were strong. Cheese is a tough one for me. Listen, it is tough, but I'm now that I'm so far away from not eating it. Like I said, I think it's been 5 months now because we started July 1st. I don't even think about it anymore. I really don't.
So this part is fun because the butter, I thought it would have been a lot more softened. It's been out for about an hour, but it does say that sometimes it's better. I should probably move my hair back. Sorry, guys. Behind or mix it with your hands, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. It'll work. This will work. You know how I am. I just like, we'll make it work. But this was the brown sugar replacement. I'm using Swerve. 4 more tablespoons of butter or more if you like. I mean, do what you want. And then chopped walnuts, chopped pecans. You could probably put any nuts that you want though, if there's a different one that you want. What I liked about this too is, as I was saying, veggies are a little more carby, but if you're counting net carbs, I think it was 6 net carbs, and total carbs was still only 8 per serving. So
Nancy K said, I'm so glad you're doing this live in the evening. I just got home from work a little bit ago and was excited to see I didn't miss your live video.
yay.
Jennifer Lucas said, nuke it in a few seconds? Question.
Yeah, I guess I could, but it's kind of supposed to like resemble a crumble because we're putting it on top. So I think this will work just fine too. I am gonna have to wash my hands, but ooh. You know, and I was worried that there wouldn't be enough flavor throughout the butternut squash on this, but I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
Ann said, I miss butternut squash. Maybe I'll make it as a side. Good choice, Hope.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't want to do like stuffing because personally I don't like stuffing. And I know that's very unpopular, but not a fan of stuffing. And green bean casserole, I mean, we can do that. You know, I wanted to kind of pick something different, and I love sweet potato, you know, like sweet mashed potatoes or whatever my mom used to make. I can't think of the name right now. Let me rinse my hands real quick, guys.
Nancy Jackson said, will Jordan help Hope eat the squash?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, she would definitely help. Jasmine Benko. Hi, Jasmine. Just joined in. What is she making?
I am making a side dish that you can have for Thanksgiving. It will kind of resemble a sweet potato casserole, but it's made from butternut squash. And I will have the recipes and everything down below so you guys can check it out if you want to. And then I'm also making an appetizer. It's called a BLT Dip, and it is the easiest, most delicious thing.
Looks like there's not a lot of fans of stuffing.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one. So here's what it looks like. Tell me what you think so far. This is gonna go into the oven now, and all of that butter is gonna melt down into that. I can't wait. Where's Richard? Richard, describe this. Did Richard go? Because remember,
I don't know
he was so good at describing butter. So we're gonna put this in the oven. Oh, this dish is heavy.
Everybody said that looks so good.
Oh, good. So it says about 30 minutes. I'm gonna put the timer on, but we'll check it. It might not take that long.
Looks so good.
Because everything's already cooked, really, so it's just a matter of melting it, right? Okay, so this is nuts, messy. All right, so let's drain the bacon. Sorry.
Jasmine Benko said, "Ooh, that sounds and looks good, or it looks delish. I might try that with kombucha."
Kombucha?
I think it's kombucha, squash.
Oh. Okay, so we've got the bacon. Let me make sure I turned that off. I did. Okay.
Jodelle Fields asked, is that a pan from your pampered chef?
Yes, it is, Jodelle. One of my regular customers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Yes, that is. It is. It's actually one that I got from my sister's party. So when I had that party, I was able to pick some things, and that was one of them. And I love it. I love it. It's cast iron, so that's what I love about it too. I was thinking about making Andy's chuck roast in it too. So okay, so you drain your bacon grease off, and I'm gonna try to get as much of this as I can out of it.
Nancy K said, "Woohoo, Andy!" Hey, thanks, Nancy
Yes.
K. Muse girl, I saw the picture of you on Facebook. You're looking great, Hope.
Thank you. I did post on Instagram and Facebook. My face has changed so much since January 1st to now, and it just boggled my mind. So I wanted to put that out there for motivation with people, because it's taken me 11 months. All right, so now we're going to put this
Alan's awesome keto world said hello.
Hi, Alan. Thank you for coming in and watching. He's on the West Coast, California. So yeah,
Wow.
I appreciate it. You're probably getting off work and probably have way better things to do.
Nancy K says she's eating OMAD and finding it very helpful too.
Oh, good.
That's awesome, Nancy. That's what I'm doing.
This is dinner tonight for me. All right, so while we're waiting for that, I thought maybe I'll do a little cleanup and we'll just chat some more. So I'm gonna do a taste. I'm gonna have a bite of the BLT Dip because it is one of our favorites.
Show those carnivore snacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna show the different things. So you guys know we love carnivore snacks. We did that taste test with you guys a couple weeks ago. We ordered more and we paid out of pocket for these, our own, and we got a few different ones. You got a New York strip one, which you loved, right?
Yes.
It's very similar to the ribeye though, right? It's got like the fatty edges. That's his favorite part, is the fatty. The chicken sliders, I'm gonna dip with the BLT dip, but I wanted to give you another option. The beef sliders, these look like chips. And let me show you what they look like. These look like chips. Look, they look like chips. There's not a whole lot of flavor. Honestly, this reminded me of like hamburger meat, just like dehydrated hamburger meat. It's not gross. I was just like, that's interesting. I never would have realized. And then also these, I found these at Publix. Have you guys had Ella's Flats? I've never had them, and I heard about them, and I like seeds and stuff, but I was like, I don't know, that sounds weird. Well, when I went to the Orlando Keto Summit, this was in my like goodie bag. It was like a smaller one. And I thought, let me try them. Delicious. I found these at Publix on an end cap, kind of like with other like moon cheese and, you know, other healthy things. So I was like, let me get those. I hope they still have them, but this is what I would use. I would probably put all of these things out so people could have that. But Andy brought out the other ones. I'll show you the New York strip and the ribeye that we have too. But let me try this because I'm hungry. I will also say this is best cold, like ice cold. If you're gonna make it for a party or something like that, make it way ahead of time and stick it in the freezer, not the freezer, in the refrigerator so it gets nice and cold. It's still good right now, it is, but I just know it's very delicious because we want those tomatoes ice cold and all of that. But here, yeah, here's the New York strip ones. I'll show you what they look like. You guys know I'm not into the meat ones. Well, like this kind of meat. The chicken ones, we are going away soon for just a couple nights for just a little getaway. Here's what the New York strip, right? Yeah, looks like.
Delicious.
Yeah, he loves them. There's like a pound of meat in these bags that they shrink down, dehydrate, just meat and salt. But we're going away, and you know how when you go on like a trip or something, part of the fun is going out to eat, finding a restaurant in that area that you guys can go to. Well, we're not doing that. So I'm literally gonna buy a chuck roast and make that for Andy. And then I'm bringing my chicken sliders and making my nachos. So that's gonna be our like fun meal instead of going out to eat. So I'm so excited we're more excited about that than anything, aren't we? And we have a pool at this place. The new season of Dead to Me, the last one, season 3 starts tomorrow, and we're just gonna hold off and maybe we'll like binge watch it while we're there too. So I'm excited about that. Like we're gonna do, it's like we don't need to eat out, you know? It's fun, don't get me wrong. You must try this. However, I will say this might not be the best thing for it. There's a lot of parts.
Said that looks great, Hope.
I don't think I showed this up close, but yeah, it's so basic, but so flavorful. You'd be surprised. So yeah, any other thankful things that people are thankful for? No one's thankful for anything?
Come on, y'all. Tell us what you're thankful for.
I'm thankful for you guys.
Absolutely.
And for sticking around after our technical difficulties.
Yeah, that other thing, I don't know what happened there. Nancy K said, that looks great, Hope.
Thank you.
Crafting carnivore-ish. I'm thankful for this community. We are as well.
Hyla, how is it? How did you do with having tomatoes? Let me know. She's been carnivore and she's been, incorporating other things, and tomatoes is one of her favorite things. And she just tried it the other day, and I was curious how it worked out for you, without getting too detailed, right?
Tomatoes for the win. Woohoo!
All right, now we need to go to Aldi's and see if they have.
Alan said, Hope is the best. Thanks, Alan.
Alan, when are we gonna collab?
Sure is. Nancy Jackson, I'm thankful that there are so many of you, so many YouTubers like you who show us all wonderful things.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet because I don't feel like I'm very creative. I use other people's recipes. Every once in a while I come up with something, like my burger bites and stuff, but nah, I rely on everybody else. It's a lot of work. What?
Amy Davis, I lost my mama last year on the 21st to diabetes type 1, so I'm thankful for my family and our health. I'm so sorry to hear that, Amy.
Yeah, Amy.
We love you.
And look, you've taken your health into your hands.
She sure has.
She put a picture up. When I put my face picture up today, she then put hers up. Make sure you're checking out MissionKeto on Facebook. That girl is looking good.
Yep.
Her face is all nice and slim, and
She's looking great.
yeah.
Julie Dada, thankful for you too. You'd be amazed how much we look forward to your videos and updates. Really feels like we know you.
I just got the goosies. Remember J-Lo on American Idol used to be like, goosies. Everybody's like, what? American Idol? Who watches that?
Hyla said, woo! I just wanted to hear Andy say that again.
Woo! Ralphie, come here. You want to see? You want to come?
Mia's girl. I'm thankful for God, for my girls, my husband, and for my many, many animals. Oh boy.
Oh.
Alan said he's going to send you a message.
Okay. Good. We should definitely. You guys, that's another thing. If you are a YouTube content creator, put a purple heart in the show notes, no, in the description or in the comments. So let's all help support each other, because this is how, not that I'm anywhere, but this is how I started too. We had so many people just helping us out and, doing lives and doing videos and stuff. I'm going to wash my hands after touching you, Ralphie, because you're stinky.
Jennifer Lucas says, are you considering the low carb cruise?
No.
I don't think so.
Here's the thing.
I don't know. To me, I just feel like I've never been on a cruise. We've never been on a cruise.
We've never been on a cruise. Let me wash my hands.
But I hear, when you hear the people that have gone to cruises, they talk about how awesome and crazy the food is there. So I think that would be pretty hard for me. But who knows?
Let me tell you this. If we were to go on a cruise, I would not be doing keto. I am not.
No. Heather W. said she made the burger bites for dinner.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Yay. I can't wait till we can put cheese in them. No, let me tell you about
Keto Mama said thankful for family and friends.
Good. When it comes to like keto events and stuff, I'm going to tell you a funny story. So our oldest daughter, when she was very little, she loved The Little Mermaid. Jessica loved The Little Mermaid, right, honey? And then when she first went to Disney, she was 6 months old, so she doesn't remember. But then she was like, what, four or five when we went, and she met Little Mermaid, and it was like the highlight of it was the best day of her life. And then she was like, okay, I'm done. She was done. She didn't, I'm over the excitement now.
Yeah, she just moved on.
So I kind of feel, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I kind of feel that way about like the keto events. It was great. I had the best time, but I don't need to go. I don't need to go yet.
And said, I was anti-cruise. We cruised to Alaska and really enjoyed it. 2 more after that. Our cruising days are over.
Now you're doing RV stuff.
Yeah. Amy Davis, The Little Mermaid is my absolute favorite Disney movie.
Oh, I love Tangled and Aladdin, the cartoon. Although I liked the live action one too. I was pleasantly surprised with that one. But yes, Tangled is my favorite.
You have to clean up your mess there. You got a lot of bags there. They're all in the way of your cooking.
I'm not cooking. I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
I'm waiting for that to come out so we can do what you should do is come over here with the laptop now that we got it fixed.
Well, we could get some reverb.
No, we're not. We got it fixed now.
Hey, remember what it said? The man behind the curtain.
Let's see what I put up with.
We can take, Ann said, we can take our dog in the RV. Boarding 2 dogs is a financial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we should be.
We have a plan.
The plan is, God willing, we should hit the road. I think we should be hitting the road February 2024. If all works out.
Yep.
And
we might be taking a big risk.
Yeah. So
a fun risk.
Yeah, because Hope works from home, I work from home, and we can actually. We can work on the road. So
yeah,
how cool would that be? And then for those of you that might be not in Florida, and of course some of you in Florida, we might be able to meet you somewhere. Say hello, have a meet and greet. That would be awesome. Yeah,
and how cool would it be to? We could do some really cool videos. I think too. Traveling and cooking like the cuisine in the area that is making it keto. Boy, I'd have to get really creative, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jennifer, Lucas, my daughter and husband, we're just like the Little Mermaid, and her dad's sort of pushing the limits with each other. Nancy K, I'm thankful for the motivation you both give me.
Oh,
Alan,
thank you.
Andy, you're doing great. Thanks, Alan. I appreciate it, bud. Teal Elliott, will you consider Keto Orlando again to meet your followers? I plan to go next year. Hint, hint.
Yes. Yes, I definitely will. I didn't even think of it in that way. Yeah. Absolutely. Our goal was to actually, since it's local, my plan was to always kind of try to go back to that one because I want to bring Andy too. So, yeah, that would be awesome, Teal. You've been around
a long time.
A long time.
And campfire cooking is good. It's fun.
Ooh.
And in Jasmine Benko, cooking local travel cuisine would be amazing. So yeah. What we were thinking was, like, say we went to different states, which we would love to plan to do.
Yes.
Finding like what's something in that state that's pretty awesome, and then turning it into like a keto meal change. So go to every state, except Alaska's gonna be tough. We talked about that before. And of course Hawaii's not gonna happen. So so that's the plan. But again, that's later on down the road, and a few pounds lighter back then too.
Yeah. And then, the Ralphie would be the happiest dog in the world, like yours, Anne. He would be with us. So
And Robin said, the last time I was watching was when you were sitting outside during a hurricane. Yeah.
That was fun.
Hyla said, come to Texas. Hyla, we have to go to Texas.
We have so many family and friends in Texas.
Yeah, so that's for sure going to be a stop.
Yep.
We have friends just College Station, I think.
Houston, Dallas.
Houston, Fort Worth, all that stuff. So we will for sure come to Texas.
I was born in Dallas. I was born in Plano. First 12 years of my life, I lived there. Yeah, I love Texas. And
Alan said his brother's in San Antonio.
Okay, I've never been to San Antonio.
And Robin said, watching the live is what I meant. Yay.
Oh.
Mia said she's in Texas. Wow. Nancy K said, hi, little Ralphie man.
And Robin, sadly, we've only done one other live since the hurricane. It was one with Andy and I together, and we messed up on that one too.
Jennifer Lucas, she said, Indiana would be tough. We're known for giant tenderloin and sugar cream pie. Hey, Jennifer, we lived in Indiana for 12 years.
Fishers.
So we know.
Yep. Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Hyla said she's 2.5 hours from Dallas, closer to Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wow. So, yeah, we would pass right through there probably.
Jasmine said, I would love to visit Texas. I truly miss Southern barbecue. I live in New York.
Okay, cool.
New York pizza. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, he got off on a tangent last time too. Yeah. We all started talking about the foods that we miss.
Let's not talk about that. Crochet Canada. Hello, you beautiful people. What are we making, Hope? Tell her again.
I made an appetizer. It is my BLT Dip, and I will have everything down below in the show notes. That's my new thing now, Jennifer, so I just hope you know. And then I also have it in the oven, but for Thanksgiving, I thought I would give an idea of something to make that is a little more keto friendly than like a sweet potato casserole. We are making a sweet, I don't know why I have to keep looking at this, a sweet butternut squash casserole. Yeah. And I will have this down below too, but it says 6.8 net carbs and total carbs was 8.7. So really not bad and pretty good on the fat. There's 10 fats. And protein, not very much, but yeah, so I thought it might be something yummy for Thanksgiving, so.
Heidi said she really enjoys your lives. She hopes you like doing them.
I do. I just got to get used to it. This is the first one that we've actually been interacting and doing things like cooking. I've never done this before, so this is fun and different, but now that I know what to expect and we know to make sure the volume is down on everything.
Nancy Jackson, Minnesota. Lutefisk. I don't know if that's a food or is that the town you live in? I don't know. You let us know.
Yeah.
Alan said, I am in Southern California at the moment. High winds here yesterday.
Is near San Diego or something? Is that south?
That's a way south on there. But yeah, I don't know where.
Because I remember I was watching your recent video and you said it was raining there and it never rains there, and it made me think of San Diego because Andy had been there a few times for work and it was always gorgeous. It was always perfect weather. So that's interesting. Yeah. Let me throw this stuff away. I can throw some stuff out.
Keto Mama said, love the live cooking show.
Woohoo!
Oh, Nancy Jackson said, lutefisk is a jelly-like fish.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Well, fish we can have.
I wonder if we can make that.
Well, hey, if anyone knows Food Network, look at this. Look how amazing this was.
Yeah. Alan said, today is Santa Ana, so 60 mile an hour winds.
Oh, wow.
That's a Category 1 hurricane.
Oh, geez. Okay, it's bubbling. It's done. And that took 20 minutes. So.
Because you already have it.
Maybe.
All right, here it comes, y'all.
These are Pampered Chef too, by the way, guys. They're amazing. Real quick, I want to show you how amazing they are. They're like rubber. I don't know what, but they don't. Nothing gets through the heat. I got to pay attention to this because if I mess up, it wouldn't be a surprise. Okay, look at that. It is boiling. It smells good. Can you see it? It's sizzling. It's very buttery, which, yum. So I'm gonna let it sit for a minute before I try it.
Does it say anything on there what those gloves are made of? Jennifer was wondering if it was silicone.
I think it might be. Yes, silicone oven mitt. Yes. I'm trying to see if there's anything else fancy. And then they also have these little tiny ones that kind of grip the edges. Maybe like your pan. It helps with the pan.
Crochet said you can't live without my silicone baking gloves.
Yeah, I had never had them before. It was exciting for me because I'd always wanted them. Let me get a fork first.
Yeah, Jennifer, food porn. Honestly, she's making some of the stuff, and I wish I could eat some of it, but.
Well, this you wouldn't want, I don't think, right?
No.
Butternut squash. So I did, honestly, as I'm thinking about this, I'm like, I'm trying to pick something that he wouldn't. He does like the BLT dip, but.
BLT dip without tomatoes? Oh.
Yeah.
It's killer.
Yeah, this is super hot, but.
How's everybody doing on No Cheat November?
Yeah.
Everybody doing okay with No Cheat November?
Yeah, make sure we're liking the video too.
Yeah, don't forget to like the video.
Just helps put us out there in the algorithm, right?
Alan said, my mitts end up in what I am cooking.
Yeah, I've been very careful with those because I can show you. Well, no, I threw them away. They were so bad. These have been torn and ripped, my little, I don't have many. I threw the other ones away when I got those because same thing. Mine have food all over them. Ooh, this looks really good.
Are you gonna test it?
Yeah, but I don't want to burn my mouth.
Oh.
It's very hot. It's very hot. But yes, I think it's gonna be a winner. I guess I will try so we don't have to sit here and
Bring it up to the camera.
There is a lot of butter too. I'm very happy about that. And again, there's some chunks in it, but you can blend it up with your hand mixer. I just chose not to. I hope that looks good. I saw that epic fail for me for November as I sit here drinking a Smirnoff.
Nice,
hey!
Crochet, nice.
No judgment here.
Jasmine, this is my first Keto Thanksgiving. I finally got the seasoning down to mimic the flavor of stuffing. I'm going to use it on ground beef. Nice.
Oh, it's hot.
Alan said, yum.
Oh, it's hot.
It's too hot.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh. But it's delicious. Oh my gosh.
You don't have anything next to you to drink. Take a drink. Yes.
It's okay. I just had to get over that. You must try this. It tastes just like sweet potato. That was delicious. Oh man.
Jennifer, I'm usually downright regimental, but steroid eye drops make me want to eat my arm. What?
What? This is so good. This is so good. It's
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
And buttery. Well, I want them to know they can make something that's delicious.
Not going to something angle to taste anything for a week now from burning your mouth.
This is true. It is literally the top of my tongue. I'm so glad I was able to taste it though. Mm-hmm.
Dinner time, Ann said she's going to make it for Thanksgiving.
That's better than I expected, quite frankly. This will probably be gone in. Oh man, it's 14 servings, this little thing. So I guess it is a little bit higher carb.
Nancy, funny, I'm blowing on it with you.
But still, if you're wanting a replacement for sweet potato casserole or whatever, oh my gosh, this, yeah, Jordan's gonna love this too. So, since Thanksgiving is a week away, I do have butternut squash here, and I can chop that myself, and we'll make it for next week. That'll be a side dish. I'm actually planning on making a turkey. We might have some other, Andy said a chuck roast, of course. We'll probably have a chuck roast there for him too.
Oh, chuck roast.
Jordan loves candied or like honeyed carrots. Matthew wants some cornbread, but I think I'm gonna do a keto version of it. Sincerely Legenia just posted a video or a reel TikTok of her making a keto low carb friendly one, and you have to buy like some corn extract to make it give that corn flavor. So I think I might try that. I just got to get on the ball and get that corn extract, because then I can have a piece of it too. And then I think they want mashed potatoes, and I don't care. I'll just make regular ones for them. I know Jordan wants mac and cheese. That's probably going to be the hard thing for me. And then I don't know what to do for desserts yet. What do you guys think? I'm thinking a pumpkin pie for sure, but
And said Southern Keto has a good cornbread recipe as well.
you would think I would know that because that's my favorite cookbook. I'll have to look in and see. There's quite a few out there. I might throw in some jalapenos in mine, chop some up, the pickled ones. But yeah, so that's it, folks. I mean, this is, you've got an appetizer available for you, which, you know, you can have it with your dipping vessel of choice. I'm using Carnivore Snacks or those Ella's Flats. You can make Parmesan chips out of Parmesan cheese in the oven and bake them. That's what I used to do with those. And then we've got this sweet butternut squash casserole. What?
So don't touch it.
Yeah. I have a habit of burning my hands, don't I? Terribly. I don't know how many times I have come into wherever Andy's at and been crying because I have
Your skin's falling off her fingers.
yeah. Yep. But aloe vera, if you ever burn yourself, put some aloe on it. I put aloe on it, I cake it on there, and then I throw a glove on, and I'm feeling better. So I guess that's it. We did it in an hour.
Woohoo!
With technical difficulties, I'm excited. I hope you guys had a great time. Thank you for joining. And yeah, let me know down below if you're gonna try this. I will, once it gets loaded up and goes live on the channel, I will put the recipes down below for you. Just so you know though, I found it off of I can't believe it's lowcarb.com. So, but I'll definitely put it down below for you guys. But I am very excited. This is delicious. And I don't think anybody's gonna have any idea that it's butternut squash instead of sweet potatoes. So yeah. Andy, why don't you come say goodbye? I love to give it. Oh, he said yes! He said yes!
I'll probably have to shut off the camera, so.
That's okay.
Bye,
Yay.
everybody.
Bye, guys. Thanks
so
for
much for joining us.
And we will see you guys next time. New video Friday. What we eating today?
Bye.